child of the 7th Ward and now in my current profession, it's extremely important to me that we pay close attention to the disparities that we see along the Claiborne Corridor and other parts of the city. I had the opportunity to work with the city of New Orleans several years ago on a zip code analysis for health and health outcomes. And unfortunately, depending on where you live in the city, you can live up to 25 years longer. Along the Claiborne Corridor, we see life expectancies in the 50s, where if you live in other areas like Lakeview or Lake Vista, we see life expectancies at 80 years of age. That is not due to any biological reasons, but really based upon areas of concentrated disadvantage. So not just disadvantage where we don't have access to healthy foods and safe streets, but not having access also to quality education, jobs that pay a living wage, have all compounded to where the people who born and nurtured me now have a lower life expectancy. So I think the Cultural Innovation District is extremely important for us in making sure that we're tackling each of those areas of concentrated disadvantage so that our family, our friends can live healthy, long lives no matter where they live in the city of New Orleans.
This is what it means to do hard work, to dig beyond the surface, feel the roots of the mighty oak that once stood before concrete called it home. Feel the fire of the family business bustling before the claw of corruption crashed their dreams. This is what it means to grab your gear, roll up your sleeves, say your prayers, because this work always calls for blood, always calls the names of those whose shoulders we stand upon, always remembers the future in our present plans. This work of imagination and insight, of community and culture, requires more than meetings with city officials in high places, requires the low-down dirty work of shaping a space hardened by unjust laws and unfair treatment, requires hands that can turn pain into possibility, requires a celebration of ownership, a fearlessness of spirit, and the innovation of the times. This is what it means to know that every step is a memory stamp, lighting the way for all to remember, to put back together an infrastructure that maintains the authenticity of culture, that preserves the indigenous rites and rituals, that observes and honors the concerns of the people. Oh, this is what it means when our hearts are seen as more important than our homes and our horns, our food and our fun. We've lost it all before. Had to build ourselves from the dirt, patch up our business and our lives, praying that one day, our everyday, will be as pretty as the plumes and feathers sewn on a new suit we have been masking a while now. Sometimes forcing a smile while painting over the gray that looms over what was once green, but this is what it means to have a hope, to have faith, in a place that will represent the face of entrepreneurship and the spirit of survival. We have come a long way, and we are excited for all that is to be, because this is what it means to gather while doing the work.